Hello everyone, this is Dr. S Patil. Today I am going to talk about the tenses and the types of tenses. Learning outcome at the end of the session, student will be able to understand what is tense, the types of tenses, the use of tense in English language, effective communication. The content will be covered what is tense, the types of tenses, the basic structures of tenses, rules of the tenses. Let us have a pause and think over what is tense. I think you have given answer of this question, what is tense. So tense is any form of a verb to distinguish when an action or state of being occurs or exists. A word tense comes from the Latin tempus, time. Tense is a grammar term used to indicate whether a sentence or verb is an action in the past, the present or the future. An example of tense is a verb that indicates action is going on now, or a sentence about action taking place now. The basic tenses in English are present, past and future. Read the following sentences so that you can understand the tense form of the verb in the sentences. I write this letter to please you. I wrote the letter in his very presence. I shall write another letter tomorrow. In sentence first, the verb write refers to present time. In sentence second, the verb wrote refers to past time. In sentence third, the verb shall write refers to the future time. So a verb may refer to present time, to past time, to future time. A verb that refers to present time is said to be in the present tense. A verb that refers to past time is said to be in the past tense. A verb that refers to future time is said to be in the future tense. Most of the competitive and government exams, tenses are one of the vital parts of the English section. And so to memorize and understand the tenses rules, here is a chart representation. Remember the verb forms: main verb, past simple verb, that is verb second form, past participle, that is the verb third form, and present participle, that is ing form of the verb. So work, worked, worked and working. So play, played, played, playing. There are three types of tenses: past tense, present tense, future tense. These tenses can further be categorized into four types: simple tense, continuous tense, perfect tense, perfect continuous tense. In the present simple tense, the structure is subject plus verb es or es plus object. Subject plus verb first plus object, that is in case plural. In a present continuous tense, subject plus am is are plus ing form of the verb plus object. And in the present perfect tense, subject plus has or has plus third form of the verb, that is past participle plus object in case of singular, and subject plus have plus third form of the verb plus object plural form. Present perfect continuous tense, subject plus has been plus ing form of the verb plus object in case of plural, that is subject plus have been plus ing form of the verb plus object. Structure for future tense. In a future simple tense, subject plus will or shall plus first form of the verb plus object. Future continuous tense, subject plus will be or shall be plus ing form of the verb plus object. Future perfect tense, subject plus will have or shall have plus third form of the verb plus object. Future perfect continuous tense, subject plus will have been plus ing form of the verb plus object. So let us see what are the verb tenses. Past verb form of the tense is used to describe things that have already happened in the past. So the present tense is used to describe things that are happening right now or things that are continuous. The future tense describes things that have yet to happen. All simple past, simple present and simple future tenses example are given for more understanding. In a past, I did work, I worked. In a present, I do work, I work. In a future, I will work. In a negative, I did not work, I do not work, I will not work. Whereas in interrogative, did I work, do I work, will I work. In the same way, in a continuous tense, in a past, I was working, I was reading. Then in a present, I am working, I am reading. In a future, I will be working, I will be reading. In a negative form, I was not working, I am not working, I will not be working. Perfect tenses, past, present and future. I had worked, I have worked in the present, and in the future I will have worked. In a negative form, I had not worked, and in the negative in the present I have not worked. In the future I will not have worked. Interrogative, that is, had I worked, have I worked, will I have worked, that is, with the help of helping verb we can make interrogative sentences. In a perfect continuous tense of the past, I had been working, and in the present I have been working. Future, I will have been working. So in a negative, I had not been working, I have not been working, I will not have been working. An interrogative, had I been working, have I been working, will I have been working. Past tense in English is used to talk about the past things, to talk about the hypothesis also, and for politeness use past tense. There are 4 past tense forms in English. Past tense is used to describe a past activity or action. Past continuous tense, we use the past continuous to talk for something which happened before and after another action. The children were doing their homework when I got home. For something that happened before and after a specific time, we use past continuous tense. It was 8 o'clock, I was writing a letter. To show that something continued for some time, Tia was writing a letter to the editor. The past perfect is made from the verb had and the past participle of a verb, I had finished the work. She had gone, I had left. Past perfect continuous tense. The past perfect continuous tense, also known as the past perfect progressive, shows that an action that started in the past continued until another time in the past. The past perfect continuous tense is constructed using had been plus present participle. The simple present tense is the tense we refer to the present action. The simple present says that something was true in the past and is true in the present and will be true in the future. For example, water consists of hydrogen and oxygen. The earth or the world is round. The sun sets in the west. The present progressive tense. The present continuous verb tense indicates that an action or condition is happening now, frequently, and may continue into the future. For example, he is warming up the car while Scott looks for his new leather coat. They are eating pancake. The present progressive also expresses an activity that is in progress at the moment of speaking. It began in the past and is continuing at the present and will probably be end at some point in the future. John is sleeping right now. The students are sitting at their desks right now. The present progressive is used for actions that are in progress this week, this month, this year. Like example, Susan is writing another book this year. Present progressive tense is also used to talk about the planned actions in the future, and it is also used a way to convey any action or the condition that is happening right now, frequently, and may be ongoing. Such type of actions are used in the present progressive tense. For example, they are waiting. The present progressive tense is also used for ongoing action frequently. Present perfect expresses idea that something happened or never happened before now at an unspecified time in the past. The exact time it happened is not important. For example, they have moved into a new apartment. He has already completed his assignments. Present perfect is also used some adverb, ever, never, already, yet, still, just. These are frequently used with the present perfect tense. For example, Alex feels bad. He had just heard some bad news. Present perfect, when used with for or since, expresses a situation that began in the past and continues to the present. Since plus a particular time, for plus duration of time. When we use since for a particular, for showing particular time, whereas for is used a duration of time. I have been here since 7 o'clock, particular time. He has known me for many years. The present perfect progressive is used to indicate the duration of an activity that began in the past and continues to the present. When the tense has this meaning, it is used with the time words such as for, since, all morning, all day, all week. For example, I have been sitting here since 7 o'clock. With certain verbs, that is live, work, teach, there is a little or no difference in the meaning between the two tenses when since or for is used. See here examples. I have lived here since 1995. I have been living here since 1995. So the last one is the future tense. In a future tense, four types, that is simple future tense, future continuous or progressive tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. See the structure shall, will plus verb. For example, Ram will visit park tomorrow. Future continuous tense, or the rule is shall oblique will plus be plus ing form of the verb. Ram shall be visiting park tomorrow. Future perfect, in the future perfect, shall or will plus have plus past participle. Ram shall have visited park tomorrow. Future perfect continuous, shall or will plus have been plus ing form of the verb. Ram will have been visiting park tomorrow. Examples, in a simple future, I will read, I will write as much as I can this year. I will be reading Nathaniel Hawthorne soon. Future perfect, will have read at least 500 books by the end of the year. Future perfect continuous tense, I will have been reading for at least 2 hours before dinner tonight. These are the references for understanding all the tense. I hope you understood. I would like to thank you all of you. Thank you.